Now, in earlier videos, yes, they trimmed it a bit. It'll grow back in a week or so. But, just time to get things tidied up a bit. Today, I want to talk to you about something that you really need to learn and to do every day. And that's pretty much, excuse me, hair there, a routine. You want to get into a routine so that you're able to help control your blood sugars. Now, we talked about plans and getting a plan set up. If something goes wacko and isn't working, well, routine can help. It's kind of like making plans, but doing everything at the same time. So, for example, if you get up at 8 a.m., get up at 8 a.m., do what you have to do, take your blood sugar, eat, go to work at the same time on days off. You're going to get up at the same time. Now, we're all creatures of habit. And after, I think they say 30 days, it's ingrained in you in the new habit forming. I don't know if it's actually 30 days. For me, it seems longer. But I get up, I have my worker come and get ready for the day, and then we move on. So, if you have a routine, that also means going to bed at the same time. Now, for a change, you may just want to go to bed, wake up at the same time. Make sure you're getting enough sleep. Don't play around, because it affects your health. Getting up, sometimes things get thrown in that make it difficult. You're sick and you really don't feel like moving. You're in a different time zone for whatever reason. But keeping your blood sugars in check really helps. Yes, I'm doing it again. Just trying to get everything up, and there you go. I don't know why I didn't do this to begin with. Sorry. But so many people just want to go the hectic life. Now, you can talk about time management as a way to reduce the amount of extra time you have to put in at work. Concentrate on the C, solving the problems before they happen. A is urgent, that has to be done right away. If you work at things and before they become a priority, boo, 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 you want to ensure pretty much your whole day is planned out. Now, does this mean you can't go out for a wild day once in a while? No. But you have to get back into that routine as quickly as possible. You can go out and people say, well, today isn't going to be extraordinary. I'm going to go out and play sports all day. Well, then you might need to take some extra carbs. Prevent a low before it happens. It's also easier to do. Now, if you're someone like me, you can be treating lows all day long. But try to plan it out. If you know what I mean, it's so much easier to do that than sitting there on the sidelines, dripping with sweat And if you're worried about someone knowing that you have diabetes, that's not the way to go. Even if you do, you want someone, if you're playing sports on a team or whatever, you want to be part of that team. You don't necessarily want to be laying down all day and feeling ill or so. Make a plan for yourself. Again, no plan will work for everyone else. You get up, you do your blood sugar, you take your insulin, you get ready for the day. This is just an example. This is probably what I do. You have breakfast, and then for me, it's pretty well free time to do my videos, and then you want to carry on. Now, lunch is another routine. Make sure you're having enough good foods. And I know it was easy for me when I worked for the convenience store to grab what they were selling online and eating that. But you know what? That had too much salt in that, or whatever. You need some greens. A salad might work with breaded chicken, for example. But you want enough to keep your blood sugars pretty stable. You don't want it to go up after lunch and come crashing down. Now, after lunch, if there's something active you have to do, like, I don't know, if you have to go sort out the mail you've got, or plan your next day by getting up and going and photocopying, and getting up and moving will help stop your after the lunchtime blues. And dinner, try to get home or eat at the same time. You don't necessarily need to get home and eat, but you know what I mean. You want to get and have your dinner. And again, bed at the same time. Now, I know this sounds dull and boring for a lot of you, but you won't be paying the price with complications later in life. Part of this whole routine is that you're getting enough sleep. Not saying, okay, well, every day I'm going to go out and stay up till 5 in the morning and get up at 6 for work. That's not going to work. Part of the work, yeah, I know. But you need to learn how to get something that works for you. You don't have to necessarily get up at 8 o'clock, but routine works. Now, as we moved into teenage years, we pretty well forgot what summer was like, Oh, I just want to sleep in. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Now, when I was going through that age, my dad said, well, you can get up, have breakfast, and go back to bed. But now, pump controls work that if you want to sleep in once in a while, go for it. But try to get up and get active as much as possible. And, activity can be something as simple as doing housework, cutting the lawn, going for a walk when it's cool out. But don't be so complacent with oneself. I was never much for getting up, and I remember when I was off school that, yes, I wanted to sleep in, and it was my dad every day, oh, you've got to get up, you got to do stuff. Well, at that point, I was getting up late in the day. I was giving my insulin, which was totally wrong. well, not wrong giving it, but the wrong time. And my insulin peaked at different times. And by the end of the day, I was totally exhausted, even if I didn't do anything because of the roller coaster effect. So, if you're a new diabetic, you need to plan a routine that works for you. I don't care if, well, let's say an 8-year-old can start doing this. I don't care if you're 8 or 80. Getting a routine helps your blood sugars. People need to be aware of this, and it will honestly help. It helped me control a whole bunch more. And a lot of diabetics who are having problems on the outside end up going into the hospital for control reasons. And you know what? They do better in the hospital than at home. And part of it is getting up, doing a routine. The hospital has a routine, and I know it's set for you and you may not be happy with it, but routines do work. Whoops. Well, that's all I have for today. Get into a routine. It works. Thanks a lot. Bye now. Hey guys, just to remind you, if you want to send anything, any stories, tips, whatever, diabetes type 1 related, you can send it to Mike's Diabetes World at shaw.ca. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye now.